3 centuries before Christ, the Chinese philosopher Mencius said, 人有不为也，而后可以有为, which means a person can make some achievement only when there's something that he does not do. Bonjour à tous et bienvenue sur BON. Hi, fellow viewers. You're watching BON. And welcome to share with us these little tricks for learning Chinese. My name is Francis, and I'm happy to bring you the key to decode this mysterious and melodious Chinese language. As we saw, in Chinese you have 4 basic tones. Ma, 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 ma. These are the 4 tones that regulate the whole Chinese vocabulary. I mean, any Chinese word uses those 4 tones. Now, there is what we call a toneless syllable. You have some syllables in Chinese that are toneless, and they are pronounced light and short. Usually the pitch of a neutral tone is affected by the tone of the preceding syllable. You see, it happens mostly in cases where the same syllable is repeated to make a word. We saw examples like when you say mama, that means mother. Actually, it's the same character that you write twice. Let me write it on the board for you to make it clear. You can notice that it's the same character that is repeated. So, you read it ma, and it's also the same, ma. So, you should actually say mama, but you don't say it to referring to the mother, you say mama. The second one becomes a neutral tone, toneless. And in this case, you don't put any tone indicator on it. You just leave it that way. Mama. So the second one is short and brief. Mama. You have the case like with papa. This, we read it papa. It means father. This character alone is pa. And that is also the same, pa. But you cannot say papa to refer to the father. You say papa. The second one becomes a neutral tone. Papa. Mama. And you have many words like this in Chinese, especially those who refer to people, to relationship, family relationship, like brother, sister, elder sister, or younger sister, junior brother, and so on. You have like gugu. That means senior brother, elder brother. Gugu. The second one is it's very light. You cannot say gugu. Actually, you should say gugu. And you have meme, didi. One of the most often used toneless syllable is the question particle that we call ma at the end of a question. You know, the Chinese grammar is one of the simplest in the world. The structure is very simple. To show that your sentence is a question, you just need to add at the end ma. That's all. Without any other change. No reverse of the verb and subject like in English or in French when you say something like you are drinking tea in English. To make it a question, you need to say, are you drinking tea? Instead of you are, it becomes are you. But in Chinese, you don't need any other change. No change. You just add ma at the end. Let's take the same question, the same sentence. You are drinking tea in Chinese. How to say it? 你在喝茶? We saw it too. 你在喝茶? To make it a question, you just add ma at the end. The expression 你在喝茶 is an assertion. You're not asking, you're telling the person. But to ask, are you drinking tea? You just say 你在喝茶吗? It is toneless. You don't have any tone on it. It just shows that at the end, it shows that the whole sentence is a question, not an assertion. Like when you say 你在喝茶? 你在喝茶 is just an assertion. Well, to make it a question, you just add this ma. That's all. It becomes a question. You see? Very simple. Let's say you say something like 你好, it means hello. But if you add ma, it becomes a question at that time. 你好吗? Like, how are you? That's the question, waiting for an answer. 你好吗? How are you? Are you well? Are you fine? 你好吗? 你在喝茶吗? That's it. Very simple. Okay? So, next time when you want to ask the question, just consider the natural sentence, like an assertion, and then add ma at the end. So this is a short conversation between two people. The first person, we call him A. The second person will be B. So A says, 你好, and B replies, 你好. It's like they are on the phone talking. 你好, 你好. 你忙吗? Are you busy? Are you busy? 忙 refers to busy. 你忙吗? And the second replies, 很忙. Very busy. 很忙. We saw 很大, very big. 很. 你忙吗? Are you busy? 很忙. 你呢? What about you? What about you? And A replies, 我不忙. I'm not busy. 我不忙. And B says, 好的. 再见. 再见. You see? Let me take it back. You can write it down. 你好,你好. 你忙吗? 很忙. 你呢? 我不忙. 好的. 再见. 再见. You can play the two roles. You're picking a phone call, come in, and then 你好,你好. 你忙吗? 很忙. 你呢? 我不忙. 好的，再见，再见，谢谢。Simple. So let's have a look at this short video.
先生您好。
哎，你好。
不好意思，我不会说英语，您会说汉语吗？
会啊。
好，那太好了。您是喜欢喝茶还是咖啡呢？
我要喝茶吧。
好的，马上。
谢谢。谢谢。
先生，您的汉语说得很好。
你也是啊。
好，当然，我是中国人。您觉得汉语难学吗？
不太难。
是吗？但是有很多外国人都觉得汉语很难学。
听起来很难，其实不太难。
原来，我觉得英语要比汉语难，是吗？
对，很多外国人也觉得汉语比英语难学。其实啊，都要看你怎么学，都一样难，一样容易。主要是看你的兴趣和方法，这是最关键的。这茶真好喝呀！这是绿茶吗？
不是，这是中国的茉莉花茶。
茉莉花茶，我喜欢。
谢谢，慢用。
谢谢啊。
欢迎下次再来。
再见。
慢点。
In the conversation, the waitress apologizes, saying that she can speak English. Then she asks, "Can you speak Chinese?" Here you can notice the particle ma at the end of her sentence, just to show a question. Let's watch it again. Here you notice that when addressing me, she doesn't say ni, but she says nin. That's the polite form of you that Chinese people use to show respect. to address unknown people. You know, actually, we don't really have this pronoun in English. But in French, for instance, you say tu for friends and vous to show respect. In Chinese, that would be nin. Like, instead of ni hao, they would say nin hao. Nin he cha ma? With a friend, you would say ni he cha ma? Ni he cha ma? But to show respect, you say nin he cha ma? 您会说汉语吗？您会说汉语吗？你会说汉语吗？ You feel the difference. So let's watch it again.
我不会说英语，你会说汉语吗？
And then she says, I think English is more difficult than Chinese, isn't it? That's what she says. I think English is more difficult than Chinese, isn't it? 我觉得英语比汉语难，是吗？ You see, isn't it? She said, 是吗？我觉得英语比汉语难，是吗？
我觉得英语要比汉语难，是吗？
And at the end, before leaving, I said, 谢谢，再见。And she replied, 欢迎下次再来，慢走您了。谢谢啊。
欢迎下次再来。
再见。
慢走。
You see, 欢迎下次再来，慢走您了。Something like, welcome next time, goodbye, take care. You have a lot of polite sentences in Chinese, very, very respectful way to address people. So, remember that to ask a question, just add the particle ma at the end of your sentence. It's toneless. It's a toneless particle. Like, 你会说英语吗？你会说汉语吗？你要喝茶吗？汉语难吗？好了，我们今天的节目到这要结束了，让我们明天同一个时间不见不散。Eh bien, c'est terminé pour aujourd'hui. Well, fellow viewers, let's make it again tomorrow on BON, same time, same channel. Thanks for watching. Au revoir, à demain. Bye for now. 明天见。我考状元不为拔名衔，我考状元不为做高官。为了多情的李公子，夫妻恩爱花好，好月儿圆呐。As we saw, in Chinese you have 4 basic tones. Ma, 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 ma. These are the 4 tones that regulate the whole Chinese vocabulary. I mean, any Chinese word uses those 4 tones. Now, there is what we call a toneless syllable. You have some syllables in Chinese that are toneless. Three centuries before Christ, the Chinese philosopher Mencius said, 人有不为也，而后可以有为. And they are pronounced light and short. Usually the pitch of a neutral tone is affected by the tone of the preceding syllable. You see, it happens mostly in cases where the same syllable is repeated to make a word. We saw examples like when you say mama, that means mother. Actually, it's the same character that you write twice. Let me write it on the board for you to make it, which means a person can make some achievement only when there's something that he does not do. Bonjour à tous et bienvenue sur BON. Hi, fellow viewers. You're watching BON. And welcome to share with us these little tricks for learning Chinese. My name is Francis, and I'm happy to bring you the key to decode this mysterious and melodious Chinese language.